How's it going, everybody? This is NMEMCLA. A little bit of a late commentary. I'm just too embarrassed whipping the camera out. And I'm kind of alone on the sidewalk, though people are coming up. But I'm approaching Niagara Falls in Ontario. Super excited. I got a few things planned, so look forward to it. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Over there is New York. I need to cross this bridge to get over there. I'm gonna get myself some New York Timmies. But first, I think right there's Luna Island. Our dog, his name is Luna, so I wanna go there first. I'm now in New York State of the USA. I've successfully passed border control, and I'm on my way to Luna Island. Yes. Alright guys, we made it to almost Luna Island. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it's that island over there, but unfortunately it's blocked off due to safety, so unfortunate. Hi little guy. Are you going to Luna Island? Oh my god, you're like friendly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Luna Island right there. Heading back. I know there's a little bit more to see on this side of Niagara Falls, but I really need to catch this bus so I can get the New York Tim Hortons.
In Fahrenheit, about 5-6 below 0 Celsius.
Right, yeah.
Still not gotten overlooked now, as you probably notice. The late 70s.
Alright guys, I just got off the bus. The bus driver is actually like super cool, very talkative, asked where I'm from, and he had quite a few stories to tell about Niagara Falls. So I actually ended up getting off a stop, one pass where I wanted to, but that's okay. Still a lot faster than walking the entire way. I should probably cross the street. This is a very icy sidewalk. But yeah, I'm on my way to Tim Hortons. I will see you guys there. Oh, it's just a one-way. Alright guys, made it to the New York Tim Hortons. Didn't actually end up getting anything from that McDonald's. The prices are actually kind of expensive, and they didn't have a junior chicken for some reason, so I dipped. Alright guys, that's it for Little Italy, otherwise known as Little Trash, but let's keep going. How you doing, dog? Alright. Damn. Should haul that back to Vancouver. I see the Canada side. I need to get out of this ghetto. I have no idea where I'm going. Alright guys, I gotta cross over this bridge, but you know, I'm kinda underneath it. Hello. Alright, I just missed the bus going up north because it came 2 minutes early and left 2 minutes early, so fuck, I'm about to piss myself, dude. Alright, I'm not taking that green line because you have to buy a 24-hour pass, which costs like $11 to $12, so fuck that, I'm walking. To elaborate on not taking that green line bus, so you had to either buy a 24-hour pass or a 48-hour pass. The 24-hour pass was like $11.50 and the 48-hour pass was like $15.50 or something like that. And you know, I'm only going to take like 3 stops, like 6 minutes. I'm not paying $11 for that. So I looked up the time. I do have the time to walk up and catch the bus up to Toronto. Going with the company Megabus. It seemed like the best choice. It leaves at 4, but you know, with these long distance buses you should always get there like 10 to 15 minutes early, and it seemed like the most efficient, and it has a bathroom in case, you know, I had to go. I was just looking at my Google Maps and how to get there just to double check, and it turns out this path I'm on is the path that the Olympic torch runner used, I guess, for the 2010 Olympic Games. Oh, that was all ice. Room 4. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. I'm in Toronto. The plan for today is I'm going to be going to Union Station and taking the 6:30 a.m. train to Ottawa. Unlucky for me, it's actually like the coldest day I've ever experienced. Being born and raised in the west side of Canada in British Columbia, I've never really experienced anything more than like -10 maybe, and this morning it's -16 in Toronto, and then Ottawa it's going to be as low as like -25. So yeah, it's about like 5:45 and I'm just on my way to Union Station. Way to the Canadian Museum of Nature. It's like -17 in Ottawa right now, but it says it feels like -25, so I don't know why that's just not the official temperature when it feels like it, you know what I mean? But I decided to walk it, try to experience the cold a little bit. It's probably like a 45-minute walk for me. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. In Ottawa, I'm really just gonna be jumping from museum to museum and check out like Parliament Hill. I'll be here all of today. It's around, I think like 12:15 right now. A little bit of a delay with the Via Rail train, about almost an hour delay, but that's okay. Like, I also have a little bit of time tomorrow, probably up until 3 p.m. and then I have to make my way to the airport. Yeah, so I got more. Oh, there's a train going by. I knew I could have taken this maybe 1 or 2 stops and then walk less. But you know, I've just been sitting down in the train for more than 5 hours, so wanna walk around. I shouldn't keep my camera out too long because I started having issues with my other battery. It started powering off without me pressing anything, and I think it was because of the cold. So I'll try to keep these at small clips. Not sure if you can see that, but I was actually going the wrong way. Good thing I didn't go too far. So I should go this way, over this bridge. I guess over there was an underpass. That was dumb of me to think that was a bridge. The point of this trip was obviously just to go to WWE Elimination Chamber. That was last night. I'd gone to Toronto once before in July of 2024 for WWE Money in the Bank, and I just stayed in like the Toronto area and I only stayed like a night, but I think I saw and went to a lot of places in just a couple days. But for this one, I wanted to change it up. I didn't want to just stay in Toronto. I was only there just for the show, but you know, I want to explore more. So I went down to Niagara Falls, as you guys saw. Now I'm here in Ottawa, and then I'm gonna cross over to Gatineau, Quebec. And the point of that is because I have this strange loyalty towards Tim Hortons coffee. It's been keeping me alive during this winter on my way to work. It doesn't get as cold as this, but you know, it's nice to have something warm on your way to work. So a lot of people call it trash, but you know, I almost get it every day, sometimes twice a day. So I got Tim Hortons in Ontario, New York State, and I'm about to go into the province of Quebec and get Tim Hortons from there, get that Le Francais coffee. So I apologize to any French viewers, but so yeah, that's the point. I just want to explore more. I find it interesting. We're in Ottawa, which is what I thought was mainly an English-speaking province, but the first word is French, and then it's like that translation is into English. Interesting. big as fuck. This shows how deep the snow is here. Someone already made a path for me. I want to start heading back. I'm going to check out the hostel I booked for tonight. I actually booked a single room. It's what I read about it briefly is that it used to be like a 19th century jail. So that'd be pretty cool. You guys can see that in a moment. All right.
I can't imagine. I can't.
Good morning, everybody. This is my last day in Ottawa. It's about 9:15 a.m. I'm going to probably make my way to the airport around 3 p.m. Because my flight's at 6. I'm in this area once again because I wanted to cross over this bridge over to Gatineau, Quebec. Here's the National Art Museum. It opens in 15 minutes, and to be honest, like, I do have a few things planned, so I don't really want to spend a lot of my time here. And if I were to come here, I'd probably just speed run it. So maybe I'll just leave it for another time when my girlfriend and I come here together. That'd be quite nice, and you know, we can take our time, and I really appreciate the art that's here. So yeah, as you guys seen, I'm just gonna go make my way over this bridge and get some French Tim Hortons.
My daughter's nurse. Just
Alright guys, it's like 10:30. I plan to be out of here by now, but there's still one more section here. I'm absolutely going to speed run this. underneath the tracks though. Cut that. If I remember what my dad told me, Terry Fox used to live in Port Coquitlam, and my dad was raised there, and he actually used to see Terry Fox running around. I'm absolutely blitzing through this. I stopped at the washroom, but that was still like under 10 minutes for the third part. I really don't like to rush, but that's entirely my fault. It doesn't feel like I'm getting my money's worth because, you know, I have other things I want to do in the day before I have to fly back home. But yeah, I mean, you could make these museum trips like a whole day trip, really. You could be there for hours. I got there at like 9:30 and left at like 10:45. It sucks that I had to really speed run the entire thing. All right, everybody, I got my French Tim Hortons. I'm walking towards the Portage Bridge to cross back into Ottawa, Ontario. So I believe I got Tim Hortons like 5 times this weekend, long weekend, 3 days, Saturday to Monday. First one was someplace in Ontario before I got onto the GO bus to Niagara Falls. And then I got one at Niagara Falls in New York State, USA. And then once in Toronto before getting on Via Rail. And then one in Ottawa. And now my Quebec French Timmy's. What's my takeaway from all this? They all taste the same. And actually there's varying prices. The most expensive was Niagara Falls, New York State, which with the conversion was like $4.20 Canadian, which is almost like double the price. It was $3 American. But yeah, I think I want to add in my short time being in Gatineau, Quebec, is that obviously their main language is French and English is secondary. So when I was reading all the signs in the museum, I kept accidentally reading the French version first. It really threw me off a lot. And I think Gatineau and Ottawa have a really tight connection. So everyone greets you with like, bonjour, hello, to see like what language you speak, and really had no problems. Even in Ottawa, they say hello, bonjour, just to make sure. There's a lot of French people in Ottawa. So I'm about over this bridge. It's like 11:10 a.m. Again, I want to start making my way to the airport at like 3 or maybe even like 2:45, and you know, stay at the airport for a couple hours. That's kind of like the universal rule of flying. So I still have a couple things I want to do. I definitely want to go to the Canadian War Museum, which I think is just on my right side there. And I just want to take like a nice stroll around downtown. If you guys have noticed, I only really talk when there's like absolutely nobody around me, because, you know, I'm not an influencer, you know, I have morals. I feel embarrassed, so I only really talk when I'm by myself and no one can hear me. But you know what I should invest in? I should buy one of those like wireless mics. So if I do talk as much as I am today, you know, it'll just be a little bit better quality, you know, kind of up my game a little bit. I'll have to look into that. It's hilarious, like my short time here, like a day and a half, it hits as low as minus 25, and the hour I leave, it's warming back up.
On recommence.
finished at the Canadian War Museum. I was there for more than an hour and a half. I really took my time in the first couple of rooms. Third room took my time, but went a little bit faster. And the fourth room, kind of a speed run, but not as much as the Canadian History Museum. Yeah, really cool museum. If you guys ever come to Ottawa, the Canadian War Museum, really cool. Take your time. Again, I was there for like an hour and a half, hour 40, but you could really be there for like 3 hours, 4 hours. Lots of information to take in. And yeah, so right now I'm just gonna spend the rest of my time in downtown Ottawa. Just gonna aimlessly walk around, just see what's there. And yeah, I'll be on my way to the airport. So you don't need to scan anything. That's cool. Nesco baby. Meow. Luna baby. Woohoo.